Hey everyone, I want you to join me today for this video. My name is Kimberly Shipley, and I am going to discuss what it's like to be a single mom now at age 50. So this was a video kind of for older moms out there maybe, or if you want to learn what it's like. Well, how I became a single mom at age 50. I had my son at 42, my husband was 44. Of course, we was considered older parents. I didn't imagine, but my son is now 8 years old. Christmas Eve, we lost my husband, his father, due to a cardiac arrest on Christmas Eve. And now that leaves me being a single mom. And my husband was 52. Again, our son's 8 years old. I'm 50. And now at the age of 50, I have now become a single parent of an 8-year-old. And of course, it's devastating to have a loss like that. We had to get through that loss. But now I want to discuss what it's like to become the single mom. And what the better things maybe are versus different things. Because I was a younger mom. I got four grown kids as well. So I kind of want to explain the difference, patience, this, that. So first of all, an upscaling thing is you're more patient. You know, when you're younger, you kind of set expectations to be more of goals. You're just edgy when you're younger. You don't have as much patience. I mean, you're young yourself still. So versus now, I've got a lot more patience. I don't look at spilt milk as just, oh, it's spilt milk. I look at it, okay, we got some spilt milk. Grab a paper towel, cleaned up. So I don't get so anxious myself as a younger person I did back then, raising kids. Used to be, everything was a panic. Oh, no, this happened. You know, everything has to be perfect. Now, okay, everything's not perfect. I learned that years ago when I was younger and raising children that, hey, life don't have to be perfect. Your house don't have to be perfect. So that's one thing raising a child older has now taught me. Things don't have to be perfect. Another thing is, so I have more patience. That is a key kicker. Now, being an older parent, though, one negative thing is, yes, I'm more tired. You don't have as much energy. As we grow older, our energy grows down. So, yes, I don't have as much energy as I did when I was younger. You know, I could run forever when I was younger. 2 years ago, I had a heart attack. You know, I was in picture perfect health until that happened, and now I actually got a lung infection. It's got like 2 bacterials in my lung that won't go away, so I have to take a constant antibiotic. So, I mean, that makes me more tired. So, as an older parent, yes, I do get a lot more tired or easy. It's harder for me to get up in the mornings. Our normal routine is, for example, I wake up at 5 a.m., try to get myself motivated, get my coffee in me. If anybody knows that coffee, you know, gotta have your motivation. And I try to get that in me and get that motivation, and then get my son up in the morning. And then that way I drive him to school. So, and I go pick him up from school. And so I want to get that motivation in me before I start getting him ready and all that. So I kind of have to get myself woke up versus when I was younger, I was more alert when I woke up. So that's my son's alarm. So I mean, that is a verse back then to now. I'm definitely harder in the mornings to get myself motivated to get him ready for school, but I mean, you know, it's got to be done. Versus years ago, I could just pop out of bed and, you know, I'm awake. Okay, let's get going. You know, everybody up, everybody go. I was probably myself more high-strung person when I was younger versus now. So I've lost that high-strung in me so much. And you're welcome to sit next to me, Caleb. He's over here looking at the camera.
Can I say hi?
You're very welcome to, son.
Okay.
This is my son, Caleb. And I'm talking about me being a single parent now. you know, because we lost your dad. So, I mean, you know, it's got its pros and cons. The good thing is, so like I said, you got more patience with your children. I don't think you're so hard. And I think when we're younger, too, we strive, wanting to do more. I ain't saying that young mothers don't want to do for their children or don't want for their kids. It's not that. But we have goals that we want to accomplish, like jobs and things like that. And now we don't have that goal no more. So we look at to want to do things for that child. And I think more and have their accomplishments for their futures versus our future. So I feel like that's more, I like more of everything he wants. That's our Yorkie, Teddy. And so I do feel like that's something, I do feel like that is something that I do different, that we focused more on ourselves maybe. I ain't saying now again that we didn't focus on our children back then, but I think more we focus on the child now. Just a little bit more, because we've done met our goals and futures, most likely, at the age of 50. So we've done built our careers where it's going to build, excuse me, and things like that. So I do think we have more focus on the kids versus, excuse me, that part of that lung infection. We do focus more on the children at this age and have our mindset more on what the kids want to do, and also getting out and having fun with the kids. Now again, I didn't say, you know, I still got out and had fun and wanted to have fun with my other kids at Scro when I was younger. But I do think we're also more focused back then on ourselves. So I focus more of mostly his needs only. You know, if he needs a pair of shoes, he's going to get that pair of shoes before I do. Whatever he needs or even wants, most likely it's going to come before mine. You know, I'm focused on wanting to make memories with him versus when I was younger, I necessarily couldn't afford that. And that's another thing. When we're younger, we can't afford to do as much for our children because chances are our jobs ain't as good. We've already had income build up or whatever over the years at this age. So, you know, that's another focus. You know, we're financially more capable of doing more stuff with children, whether it's taking them on a vacation or buying them things or... So, I mean, that can be a bonus of raising a child at the age of 50. But now, a downside definitely is being tired. And, you know, that's probably my most biggest downside. Being a single mom, though, I'm trying to focus on just everything for my son. And, again, I will do more videos and talk more of this. Being a single parent and what it's like at this age. I've got more motivation to strive for my son, for doing things for him, especially now becoming the single mom. I want to make sure that he has everything at school he wants. I definitely don't want to miss no parties at school while he's still in the primary age, in the primary schools area. I want to be able to get out and adventure with my son, because after losing my husband, his dad, you know, my focus is on making memories with him and family. So that's a lot of strive for me, being now a single mom. Of course, usually after I take him to school, I come home, clean house, whatever, you know, and if I need to do some errands or something and that I know normally he doesn't like to do, like going to the grocery store or something, I try to do that as much as I can while he's at school. So I try to do things when he's at school that he doesn't care to do. And so, I mean, that's kind of basically what it's like in my house right now, being a single mom. After losing my husband, it took me a little bit mentally to try to, I'm going to say, focus. My son's playing with the dog. He's threw one of his toys. So if you hear a throwing in the background, that's what it is. He's playing with our Yorkie and throwing a toy. But kind of what I'm saying is, I want this, it took me a little bit after my husband passed away to really set it on a focus on me, myself,
Yeah, that's
to become a single mom and how to live life now without my husband being present in our lives now. Of course, and you know, I didn't choose to be a single parent. I was widowed, and to an unfortunate event, you know, when me and my husband decided to have a child, and I was 42 and he was 44, we weren't expecting one of us to pass away before our son was 18. I mean, we spoke about it, you know, and we both wanted to see him grow up, but unfortunately, you know, in my husband's situation, you know, he did pass away, and so now I've got to try to do whatever I can to make as best as life as I can, to have fun with our son and make memories with him and do things now under these new circumstances of being a single mom now at age 50. To all other moms out there that's single, you know, you've got my encouragement. You can do this. It's hard though. It really is. You know, you got to plan budgets. Whether it's a planning on your budget for grocery store, your electricity, your water, your internet, your insurance, all of that's got to come first. Then whatever you have left in your month after your bills is paid, you know, and your food's bought, you know, make sure you're averaging your monthly food. Then if you want to do entertainment and, you know, spend whatever money for that, that's great. Whatever you can afford to do. On my YouTube, if you subscribe to my channel and decide to, and you want to keep watching me and my son, me having the single life of doing things with my son and stuff like that, I'd love for you to subscribe. I always welcome new friends in my life, and I consider my friends my family as well, because y'all watch me all the time, so I invite y'all with us. Even when we do traveling, I want to take y'all with me. I've got upcoming plans I'm going to reveal, so stay tuned for that. Excitement. And, you know, whether it's driving to a destination, and, you know, I want to be able to take each and every one of y'all with me. So y'all are going to see the single life of a mom. And all the moms out there, you know, single or even married or whatever your situation is, you know, comment to me. Let me know what your situation is. Are you struggling being a single mom? What it's like for you, baby? Or just say, hi. You know, I can't really. And anyway, I'm from Kentucky, so I do have an accent, you know, if you're just joining my channel or anything. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and kind of a little bit, you know, touch base what it's like to be a single mom at age 50. And I'll have more things to come. I did not sit and think about what I was going to say or anything, so this is just kind of thought up stuff and some random things that kind of just popping in my head. So maybe I might sit down and actually make a list and do another single mom older video or something. And my dog Teddy here, let's show Teddy in the video. And anyway, so that way I can give you maybe some more inline detail of a more thought out process. But I just wanted to get on here and do this for y'all guys. So anyway, hey, thank you for joining me. Subscribe to my channel. And Caleb, you want to tell everybody to subscribe?
Subscribe, everybody, and goodbye.
And anyway, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. And anyway, thank you for joining the Kimberly Shipley, I guess, show. Thanks, everybody.